Hi, Virgo and Virgo Rising. Here is your horoscope for February 2025. I'm astrologer Joseph Anthony. All right, the year is moving right along. And as we begin the month of February, we see a pileup of planets in this seventh house. This has a lot to do with relationships. So the theme of relationships is absolutely going to be center stage this month, especially the second half of February. We also have a new moon in Pisces right here in the seventh house. But as we start off the month, we have Venus in Pisces, which is closely conjunct Neptune and the North Node, which just entered this seventh house. So this is a general overview for anyone who has a rising sign in Virgo or has a sun sign in Virgo. So what this means is the energy is pointing in the direction of other people that are important to you, other spiritual people, scientific people, people that you need to connect with. Or maybe you're rekindling a relationship, discovering how important it is to you. So anything to do with relationships is front and center this month because of these alignments taking place here. So the sun and your ruler Mercury, along with Pluto now, are in your sixth house of health and service. And so with the sun and Mercury in the sixth house, you're focusing on health matters, or your daily routine, or taking care of others, or changing up your daily habits in some way. And that's what Mercury is doing here, is trying to get you to change the daily activities. And the sun here is a very creative force. So maybe you're doing stuff around the house. Maybe you're working, exercising more, working out. Absolutely focusing on health matters. And that is also the theme with the full moon this month, as it will be activating the 12th house of spirituality. So you'll have this access point being activated. So we also have Jupiter that's coming out of retrograde, which is going to be helpful for career matters. Jupiter's been sitting in the 10th house here in backward motion. So it's kind of, feels like it's stalled out and nothing is moving forward. But that'll change this month as well, too. Now, Mars is also going to be going direct towards the end of the month, so it should help you with the motivation. And so this is definitely a month where other people are going to be involved in your life in some major way. Now, Venus enters Aries on the 4th. So here's the first transit. Venus leaves Pisces, now goes into your 8th house of transformation, finances, shared resource, sexuality, death, and rebirth. And with Venus here, this could make things very nostalgic, or you're thinking about your financial picture and what you could do better. Maybe you're looking at investments. And so maybe you're going to an advisor to help counsel you with regards to your financial situation. But this is a deep psychological house. So, you might be doing some nostalgia about relationships and what you went through and, trying to figure things out and resolve them in some way. Okay, because the theme of relationships is absolutely highlighted here. But again, with Venus here, it could be your value system too. What is it that you value in life? And so that's going to be going through a transformation as well. So this is going to help. Now, the thing about Venus and Aries, it's going to stay in this 8th house longer than normal because in March, Venus will go retrograde. So it'll be in this house for about 2 months or so, 2.5 months. And so this is going to give you plenty of time to get things in order. But I would suggest starting everything this month, getting everything in line this month before it goes retrograde. Because once it goes retrograde to the 8th house, now you're going down memory lane, or you feel stuck and you're not sure where to go, what to do. And so this could be a very important time where you get your ducks in a row this month with Venus going in direct motion in Aries. Now, Gemini goes direct a few hours after Venus enters Aries, and here it is in stationary position. Now, this is going to help in the course of the next few months because it'll move direct again, and then it'll switch signs in June. And it'll go into Cancer, your 11th house. So right now, as it's moving direct in your 10th house of career and status, the desire to travel, the desire to learn more, the desire to be seen and heard, the desire to, expand your comfort zone with regards to your career, with regards to how you're seen in the public. This could help you out a lot. Jupiter in the 10th house is very fortunate with career. So if you want to make a career change or change a habit, or, look at things in a different perspective with regards to your sense of purpose in career, this could absolutely help you as Jupiter makes its way in direct motion. So take advantage of that. The full moon this month on the 12th is going to highlight this 12th house of limitations, spirituality, mysticism. It's a very creative full moon because it's in Leo, but these are the access points for health and well-being. This being the mental side of it, the psychic, spiritual side of it, and this being the physical side of it, habits, eating habits, health matters. So this full moon is suggesting that you pay attention to your health. Are you on a good exercise program? Are you eating well? What bad habits do you need to let go of? This is all the theme here that's taking place with this full moon in the 12th house. And so this is a house where you have to come to realizations, and so this is also a very psychic house. And so you may just come to terms with, all right, this is the way it has to go. I'm going to do the best I can, and I'm going to realize things. So this full moon is absolutely putting an emphasis on this 12th house for many of you, okay? And so no pity parties, because the 12th house activation can bring in some pity parties or feeling sorry for oneself, like nobody loves me and I'm not sure. It's not the time to do that. It's the time to work by yourself on creative projects, realize that you are a spirit having a human experience, and focus on the positive things in life, because Leo energy can be very positive. So take advantage of that. Now, Mercury enters Pisces on the 14th, followed by the Sun on the 18th. So now we have, once again, look at this. We have all this energy in this 7th house of relationships. So now the longing to be connected to someone else or other people is very strong now, especially with Mercury, your ruler, now entering Pisces. Now, Mercury doesn't do too well in Pisces. Okay, it's very more foggy, confused, uncertain. But the Sun will help out here with imagination and creativity. And maybe you're around more spiritual people, or maybe you're around more scientific people, or maybe you're around people that inspire you in some way. That is all a possibility now with the Sun going through Pisces with Mercury. Now, these two are going to keep moving forward, and they will conjunct Saturn. They will conjunct Neptune, and they will conjunct the North Node at some point. Mercury will come through here very quickly and very fast, usually within a couple of weeks, and the Sun will do one day at a time, moving 1 degree up. And as they conjunct, and this will happen all this month, as they conjunct these other planets, you're going to feel inspired by another, or you're going to feel a connection with another, or you're going to go down the past where you say, nobody cares about me, I'm all alone, all of this stuff, especially with Saturn there. Okay, Saturn's about karma. And so going down memory lane is going to be very important at this time. But the good news here is the North Node is conjuncting Neptune. So it could bring in somebody very special into your life. Maybe as a friend, as a coach, as a counselor, as a mystical being that's helping you in some way. Or maybe you're reaching out to someone else in those regards. And so that's going to be the emphasis here. Now, we also have Mars, in between the new moon and this, we have Mars going direct in Cancer right here in the 11th house. Now, the 11th house has to do with hopes and wishes for the future. It's a house that represents community, associations, acquaintances, and it begins to move direct. It went retrograde on December the 6th of 2024. So it slowed everything down for everybody. And now that it's picking up speed, it's going to help you. It's going to help you to see the future a little bit better. It's going to give you a little bit more clarity on who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. And so that's going to help out a lot. And so this is all about connecting with people on an emotional level as well. So that's going to be very good. And speaking of connecting with people, the new moon in Pisces right here on the 27th is going to be at 9 degrees of Pisces, once again in that 7th house. So we're looking at opportunities here to connect with other people. The entire month seems to be you connecting with other people, either through work and responsibilities, or somebody from the past, because Venus is in the 8th house, or somebody new comes into your life, or several new people. Maybe you join a community, maybe you join an organization, and together you are, you feel a kinship or a connection to. It could be a religious organization as well, because Pisces rules religion. And so maybe you're feeling a need to go to church or a synagogue or a mosque or whatever you're into. So this is going to be very important as well. Okay, so there you have it. There's the overview. If you want to learn more, I do an extended version of this horoscope, this monthly horoscope, in my Inner Circle community, which I've left a link down below. But I also do weekly astrology in the community. I teach astrology there. We do remote viewing. For those of you who don't know what that is, please Google the term. And I, answer questions from the members. They send me their charts. We go over it on Sunday. Every Sunday we have a Zoom call. And so we go over anything that anyone wants to talk about. And there are different themes for each week. So it's all in the community. Anyway, consider joining. I left the link down below. Have a great month of Virgo and Virgo rising, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.